Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Counting on Jinger Duggar mocked with her party trick. Counting on alum Jinger Duggar Vuolo previously made headlines after announcing her family's relocation. The 30-year-old previously went to YouTube to upload the first episode of her podcast with Jeremy, where they revealed their major decision. Since then, Jinger has been sharing glimpses and exciting stories about her new house. But many were caught off guard when the sixth Duggar child shared her party trick in her latest post. Keep reading to see why some people are mocking her. Counting on Jinger Duggar and Jeremy Vuolo's new home. Jinger and Jeremy have yet to share new details about their new home in Los Angeles. Reports recently claimed that the Counting on alums are currently living in a house owned by the Masters University and Seminary. Many people have speculated that the two may be living in a monastery based on the interiors they've shown on their latest podcast. It was also reported that it features 4 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms. Their relocation also confirms the listing of Jinger and Jeremy's let home for $899,999 after purchasing it in 2022 for $830,000. Jinger mocked with her party trick. In an Instagram post, Jinger shared one of her party tricks. The former Counting on star revealed that she can easily ride a unicycle. What's your party trick? The mother of 2 captioned. She even uploaded a photo of herself riding while making a peace sign. Jeremy also looked impressed by his wife's party trick. However, Jinger Duggar Vuolo was also mocked for it. Some said that it was a weak party trick, but others cheered for Jinger and hoped that she'd upload a clip of herself riding a unicycle. A classic homeschooler party trick. I'm so happy for you. You are living your best life while glorifying God. My sister can ride a unicycle. Now that's talent. Showing up. Counting on. Jinger Duggar shares rare glimpse of kids. Jinger also took to IG stories to share a rare glimpse of her daughters, Felicity and Evangeline. The 2 little girls can be seen making fun memories with their dad. Leaving the Dodgers with a win, the Counting on alum captioned. Many of Jinger's followers are also glad she's becoming more transparent regarding her kids. However, others worry about Jeremy and Jinger Duggar Vuolo's family because of their current house. According to some, it's not spacious enough for a family of 4, though the married couple clarified that there are still a lot of things to work on in the house, which may result in more space. Jinger Duggar Vuolo, the rebellious middle child of the infamous Duggar family, has once again found herself at the center of online mockery, this time thanks to a curious party trick that had social media in stitches. The former Counting on star, who has been making headlines for breaking free from her ultra-conservative upbringing, never imagined that her playful attempt to join in on a viral trend would ignite such a frenzy. But as always with the Duggars, nothing stays low-key for long. From Duggar to Vuolo, Jinger's journey to finding herself. Before diving into the so-called party trick incident, it's essential to understand Jinger's journey, which has made her one of the most intriguing members of the Duggar clan. Born into a family with strict religious beliefs and conservative values, Jinger spent most of her life under the watchful eye of her parents, Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar. The Duggar children were homeschooled, discouraged from dating, and raised with rigid expectations of modesty and submission to family authority. But as viewers of Counting on witnessed over the years, Jinger had a curiosity and a spark that set her apart from her siblings. This was most evident when she moved to Los Angeles with her husband, Jeremy Vuolo, a former soccer player turned pastor. The couple's relocation was considered a massive shift from Duggar tradition, and the move only amplified Jinger's growing sense of independence. The couple's relocation was significant, not just geographically but culturally. Living in one of the most progressive cities in the U.S. allowed Jinger to experiment with her identity in ways her family had never anticipated. She adopted a more modern wardrobe, which included wearing pants, a big no-no in the Duggar household, and began speaking out about her personal journey with faith and freedom. But despite her newfound sense of self, Jinger's actions continued to be scrutinized, both by fans of the Duggar family and her critics. And her latest social media post proved to be no exception. The party trick that went viral. It all started innocently enough. Jinger, who has become more active on Instagram and YouTube, decided to participate in a lighthearted challenge that many celebrities and influencers have done before. The challenge involves showing off a quirky skill or hidden talent that people might not know about you. For Jinger, it seemed like a fun way to engage with her followers and step outside of the usual content she shares, which often revolves around faith, motherhood, and fashion. In her post, Jinger gleefully introduced her party trick, the ability to twist her arm around in an almost double-jointed fashion. The video was short, sweet, and full of the casual warmth Jinger has become known for. "I bet you didn't know I could do this," she joked, showing her arm in an impressive, if slightly awkward position. However, what Jinger likely expected to be a fun and harmless post quickly spiraled out of control. The internet, in its usual fashion, latched onto the video, and soon Jinger's party trick became a meme-worthy topic of discussion across multiple social media platforms. The backlash and mockery, critics and trolls were quick to mock Jinger's harmless talent, with many commenting that the trick was underwhelming and oddly fitting for a Duggar. The lighthearted nature of the post was lost in the waves of sarcasm and derision. Comments ranged from playful teasing to outright cruel mockery, with users saying things like, "This is the kind of party trick you get when you've never been to an actual party." Some dug deeper, linking the post back to Jinger's sheltered upbringing, with one user remarking, "Imagine thinking this is a party trick. That's what happens when you grow up in a house where dancing and music are banned." Others took it as an opportunity to criticize the Duggar family's strictness, seeing the party trick as emblematic of Jinger's limited exposure to the world growing up. Though many of the comments were undoubtedly harsh, some of her more supportive fans came to her defense, arguing that Jinger was just trying to have fun and share a silly moment with her followers. "She's being playful. Y'all need to calm down," one fan commented. "Everyone's so used to criticizing everything a Duggar does that you can't even let them have a laugh." Jinger's response. Unlike some of her siblings, Jinger has developed a thicker skin over the years, especially when it comes to dealing with online trolls. However, this incident seemed to sting a bit more than usual. After the flood of mocking comments, Jinger took to her Instagram stories to address the situation. In her response, Jinger was her usual gracious self, but there was a hint of sadness as well. "I shared something just for fun, but I guess not everyone saw it that way," she said. "It's okay to laugh at ourselves sometimes, and I was just trying to share a little bit of joy. Life's too short to take everything so seriously." Her response was met with a mix of reactions. While her loyal fans applauded her for handling the situation with grace, the trolls continued to pick apart her statement. "If she didn't want to be mocked, she shouldn't have posted it," one commenter wrote. Yet, despite the negativity, it was clear that Jinger wasn't going to let the criticism get her down. She signed off her post with a positive message. "At the end of the day, if I can make someone smile or laugh, then it's worth it. Even if that means laughing at me." A reflection of a larger issue. The incident with Jinger's party trick highlights more than just the fickle nature of internet culture. It speaks to the broader issue of how the Duggar children, and particularly the women, are treated as they step into the spotlight. As Jinger continues to navigate life outside of her family's control, she faces the challenge of balancing her public persona with her personal growth.